Welcome to another edition of Enid News Sports Talk. I'm sports editor Mark Rountree with sports writer Shawn Hein and longtime Enid News Eagle writer Jeff Mullin. Start off talking about Enid football, off to a 3-0 start. Great start for the Plainsmen. Had a big win last week against Bartlesville. Scored 56 points, and Daniel Barwick just went off. 313 yards total of all-purpose yardage, set a single-game school record. Arguably one of the best games ever at Enid High offensively. This week, taking on Owasso in the first District 6A4 game, and that'll be a very good game. Owasso is 0-3 to start the season, but a very, very good 0-3 team, having lost to Muskogee, Jenks, and Broken Arrow. Help me out. Broken Arrow in the first 3 games, and all very close games. So Enid against Owasso coming up Friday night. Going to be a good one. O'Keene has also an unbeaten record at 3-0.
Yeah, and Whippets are looking. They go out to Texoma and make the long trip against the Red Devils. These two played for the A1 district title last year. Texoma actually won that game. Of course, O'Keene went on to win the state title and haven't lost a game since their loss to Texoma last year. I talked to Coach Jeff Wardlaw earlier. He said he expects a very intense game on Friday night, and it should be a great game.
And Oklahoma State on the college ranks. Oklahoma State also off to an unbeaten start and looking for big things.
Yeah, Mark, they are. They're looking for they're looking for revenge this week. Troy last year was pretty much a disaster for Oklahoma State. They went down there. It was Zach Robinson's first start. The game was delayed by a thunderstorm, and things kind of went downhill from there. Fumbled on the opening play of the game lost the fumble at their own 10-yard line. Troy went on to beat them handily. The students came out and tore the goalpost down. It was such a big win for Troy. So OSU is in line for a little revenge this week. They're a lot better offensive team than they were a year ago. The defense the jury's still kind of out on their defense. They should be tested this week because Troy likes to throw the ball all over the field, kind of like Houston did. Houston was able to move the ball on OSU. OSU had too much offense for Houston, and I have a feeling they'll have too much offense for Troy. Although I know USA Today has them as a 17-point favorite, and I think that might be a little one-sided. But I think Oklahoma State can get out of this game with a win, and then look forward to next week, the opener of the Big 12 at home against Texas A&M.
Of course, that was the beginning of the I'm a Man conference.
True, yeah, that was the aftermath of that game. There was some chicken eaten by young Mr. Reed, and that prompted the column in the Daily Oklahoman, and yeah, that sparked the I'm a Man rant that a lot of Oklahoma State fans would like to forget.
I see the same thing Saturday, actually.
And Oklahoma Sooners 3-0. They're up to a great start.
Yeah, they're, like I said, number 2 ranked in the country, unbeaten, and kind of like Oklahoma State, though, looking for a little bit of revenge on Saturday. They host TCU. Of course, Horned Frogs are the only team to beat OU in an opener under Bob Stoops, and so, it's been a little bit of huffing over that about allegations that TCU had cheated and scouted OU when they shouldn't have been from that game. Of course, both sides are trying to play that down this week, but it should be interesting. You figure OU will probably have too much for them, but you never know.
Well, I'm going to go with Cowboys. We'll go with the Sooners. Take the Plainsmen on Friday against Owasso.
The Plainsmen.
Good call.
All right, that's Enid News Sports Talk. I'm Mark Rountree for Jeff Mullin and Shawn Hein.